Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. What is this now? Episode 6?
6 of QME podcast.
QME podcast, guys. Happy 420 to everybody out there.
Good luck to, who is it, the verses that's today? Redman and Method Man, right?
Who?
You know Versus TV?
Yeah.
Like there's a one today. It's the two people doing it. I think it's Redman and Method Man.
I didn't hear about it.
Like two rappers. You heard? Did you hear about the last one that was Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers?
No, I don't think so.
Either way, there was one like that, and you know how there's no host, there's just two people, but like that one they had Steve Harvey as the host for it.
Oh, I think I saw that one. Yeah.
Yo, it was bad dub because it's Steve Harvey. So every time they like did a song, he'd be like, "Man, when I was 27, there's this girl I was talking to her, and I didn't know what to say to her. So I took that Earth, Wind, and Fire song, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and I wrote down the whole song on a poster board, and I took her to her house. I rode on my bike 3 miles, and I gave her the poster, and she said that was the most romantic thing anyone ever did for her."
Y'all, I'm in awe right now. I don't even know what to say right
Almost every song they did, he had some long ass story about that shit after.
Yeah, but you remember when I showed you Steve Harvey wearing that drip on TikTok?
Yo, he was wearing not a suit.
Not a suit, bro.
He was wearing a complete what's that color of jean, like the bleach jean?
Oh, it's like a faded. Yeah, it's like bleach.
Like the
faded.
bleach faded like blue jean color.
It was like bluish white.
He was wearing a jean jacket of that.
A jacket, a
shirt and pants, all matching top to bottom.
And he was wearing off whites, I think.
He was drippy, man.
Yeah, he was smoking a cigar and he was like chilling.
Bro, I call him Drip Harvey. You know what I mean?
Yo, Drip Harvey it is.
But yeah, it's Redman and Method Man today. I guess like 8 o'clock maybe. But yeah, Redman I don't remember that much. But yeah, Method Man I remember.
I mean, yeah, I remember Method Man. I don't know Redman.
But yeah, let's see.
We'll see. So, welcome to the podcast. This is a QME podcast. Quit making excuses. I'm your host, Mo.
Already we did this, didn't we?
No.
We didn't do this?
Oh, all right. Anyways, I'm just going to roll the intro music now. I will definitely change that as soon as I can.
Yeah, ASAP.
ASAP. By hopefully before the 10th episode, something new will come out.
Yeah, by then we'll have a couple sounds on here that are different.
Yeah, we're going to test some sounds out like from here till then and then see which one's good and just stick with it.
Yeah, just trial and error.
Trial and error.
But not the same.
Yeah, it's not like the audience or anybody in the comment section is going to tell us.
What, like what to use?
Yeah, like, oh, like your music sucks. You should like change it or voice their opinions.
Nah, it's not enough. Maybe later. Give some suggestion. So, what's on your mind today, you know?
Yeah, the weather's starting to get nice out. I'm trying to go out and do more comedy.
Yeah, trying to go out now. Like, been going to indoor places. Like, we're trying to go to outdoor place. Tiny Cupboard
in Brooklyn. Yeah.
They do like rooftop open mics and stuff and rooftop shows, which is like kind of cool because since it's outside, like a lot more people like are there, a lot more people come. So
yeah, the only ass thing about it is like the train comes by. So like when you're in the middle of telling a joke, like the train comes by and it's like, and then you're like, but like people can't hear you when you're talking.
So like some people it'll like ruin their train of thought. Yeah.
Get it? Yeah.
Take that home with you.
Yeah, don't steal that. That's Arthur's idea.
No, you could take it home with you.
Oh, they can take it?
Yeah, you have permission for that one.
All right. Bet. They can train it away.
What?
I'll think of something better.
No.
Yeah, they be yelling at the trains when they come by. Oh,
dog.
Okay. I thought my parents were taking care of him.
That's the little kid he has trapped
in the floorboards of my basement. Yeah. Oh my God. I wonder if people actually think about what I said in the last podcast is true.
What?
About like trapping girls in my basement blindfolded.
Why? What's wrong with that? Is there like, are there like specific laws against that or something?
Yeah, it's illegal.
Since when?
Since you shouldn't be doing shit like that, man.
You sure? I don't know.
It just doesn't sound right.
You know, it all goes down to your morals. You know, I feel like things are okay. Everything's okay. It's just how you look at it.
It's just how you look at it, yeah.
Well, they're blindfolded, so you don't look at it. But, you know.
My God. I really wanted to do this podcast, and I knew my parents were going to come home as soon as like I was going to do this podcast. So like I knew they were going to make fucking noise downstairs. This ain't for the video anymore. This is me telling you straight up how I'm feeling right now.
You said you're gonna come down and be like, "Yo, shut up."
I might have like stepped downstairs and be like, "Yo, shut the fuck up already." No, I'm kidding.
Why
if they do hear this part, I'm sorry about that.
And this is low key not gonna be heard by like at all because you can't even hear them through like. This is just deep, deeper than the surface.
I mean, it annoys me, but it's not gonna annoy them.
So what got going on? You know, what brought you in here today? What
brought me in here today?
What do people need to hear?
I don't know what they want to hear. So yesterday, my ex-girlfriend's stepdad, he like inadvertently told me that we're best friends now. He was like, "Yeah, you know, I like you a lot, man." He was like, "You're such a good guy, and you're my friend." And I was like, "Oh, thank you. You're like my second friend now."
It was like, "I really like you," and you're like really a good person, and like I really like you. You know?
Yeah, he's like, "I really fuck with you, man."
You good guy.
Yeah, you know that old man's like, "Yo, you good guy.
You're a good guy.
I like you."
You know when they have a little accent, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. I like you.
Yo, Nacho Libre.
Oh yeah, we were looking at that before. I was like, keys, little keys,
big hug,
big keys.
Yeah, it was keys, hug, keys, big keys,
little
big
keys,
hug,
keys,
little keys. Yeah, that's how it was with my ex-girlfriend's stepdad. It was a little kiss.
Oh
no.
Suspect.
Yeah, suspect.
Very sus.
Every time I'm just gonna start saying weird stuff and just see how you feel.
That's called your life.
It is called my life.
Saying weird stuff, and then like you just, depending on how people react is how you go forward. Like if they think it's funny, you'd be like, "Oh, that shit was yeah, man." If they be like, "Yo, that's fucking gay," you'd be like, "No, I was kidding too, but I don't do that."
Oh, that's how you think I am?
Is that not correct?
Should there be someone I like we should get a third party opinion on this?
Where your mom's at?
No, my dog's outside. He can tell you right now.
Bring your dog in, man. He speak dog, but if I translate it, he say that you gay.
He says I'm a bitch.
A hoe.
A hoe?
Yeah.
I mean, I did say some pretty weird stuff for the past few podcasts, so it depends on like how weird we want to get today.
I mean, yeah, that's true. What other stuff is there for you to? Any other things that you had going on that brought you in here?
No, you said you had like a video that you wanted to show me.
So, what, you want me to just show you a clip and then?
Yeah, you can just like play the audio, I think.
I mean, yeah, I guess go a little bit farther back, play a little sample of it.
Wait, what is this about before you play it?
So, I don't know, it's stuff related to like feminism and relationships, I guess. Something about that. This is like a small section. I'd have to find the other part, but like this is one section. I'll probably find the other section when we take a break or something. But like, I'll play it.
From social media because you took your clothes off.
Okay.
And are miserable.
Okay.
And these women will realize that when
Oh, hold on. Gotta go a little bit farther ahead. Let me wait a little bit. Okay.
Realize that when you follow these people that are, self-imposed feminists, I'm a feminist, I do this, I'm a feminist, you hear that word over and over and over again, you'll find that the majority of them are miserable. Look at their lives and ask yourself a question. Do you think they are happy? Do you feel good when
Of course they're happy, man.
right? When you're constantly looking for a dopamine hit from social media because you took your clothes off and you want somebody in your comments,
Dopamine hit?
with your ass out, right? And you want someone in your comments going, oh, you slay, babe. You slayed the day, babe.
How do you think they get views?
Either way, but like,
All right, honestly, nowadays it's just girls shaking her ass on the internet, but like, what other talent do they have besides that?
I mean, but it's not even about like that being your only talent or not. But since it works, like no matter what, it's just like easy.
So you're saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it?
No, I'm saying like that's a society issue. Saying that's a society issue.
But I guess everybody just likes ass, bro. Like if a girl's just like showing it, then regardless, people just like ass. You like ass, right? You like diving deep in them cheeks?
Be professional, you know.
Oh, okay.
Only businessmen, gentlemen. Gentlemen, I'm blind.
You don't like to take a deep dive?
I like personality.
Oh, okay. So if they have a cute face, then you're like...
I like personality. Your outside looks are just a hollow shell for your personality.
Yo, what the fuck?
That's what I care about. What's inside the guts?
What's inside the boob or like the...
I like the guts and the liver and the spleen, the inside. You know, what's inside that counts.
A penis?
No. What's inside a woman that counts. You know?
Oh.
Like an esophagus and
A sternum.
a spine. Care about the inside. You don't care about the outside here, man. So superficial, man.
Yeah, we're all about the biological, the biology of a woman.
Like when
The anatomy, I'm sorry, not the biology.
when they got 2 kidneys, like that's sexy to us, you know. Having both kidneys.
Kidneys?
At like in your 30s, that's
It says a lot about a woman.
yeah, it says that you hold on to things, you know. You're not just willing to give it to anybody. You don't need both, but you keep both.
I mean, what if grandma needs it?
Nah.
Don't care.
She gonna have to die or she gonna have to pay for it, you know. Just like everybody else out here. If you're like 80 and you dying, I'm not giving you a kidney. I'm sorry.
Wait, but what else was on that video that like she said, like I completely like lost?
Like I would have to go later in the part, but she talks about like some feminism things and like gender role things, saying like it makes them be like all masculinity is bad and you know women or femininity or anything about women is good and amazing. No matter what you are as a woman is like amazing, but like anything like male dominated or male aspects they think of as bad. So it's like not good.
Yeah, I guess we got to change that.
Yeah, maybe.
Not we, like me and you, maybe like other people,
Like
but
more people, like a lot of people.
yeah.
You'd be like we got it like it's just us two. No, everyone.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like we, like Arthur and I are gonna like change the world.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna have get signatures and bring it to the Supreme Court in the White House.
Yeah, we're all gonna march together, start stomping on Supreme Court, tell them to open their doors and be like, yo, let us in. We got paperwork.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna call in a bomb threat, and then when they call me in, I'm gonna be like, there's no bomb, but now that I have you here, can you look at these 10,000 signatures?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, but I'm calling in a bomb threat. I'm not the bomb, but you know I'm a threat. I thought you were gonna say that.
No, that not what I was gonna say. Sadly.
Damn, you really let my expectations down.
Great expectations.
How come you never vibe with whatever I say sometimes? Like I say some stuff and you're just like, No, I'm not gonna fuck with this kid no more.
Nah, I don't fuck with you, man. I'm just here for that. Nah, sometimes you just say like weird stuff that nobody's thinking.
Nobody's thinking, or somebody's thinking about it, but they just don't want to say it.
Nah, nobody's thinking it. Well, no, you're thinking it. But I think that's the only person thinking it.
All right, name one thing that I said that like was weird.
I called it a bomb threat. You said I'm not the bomb, but I'm a threat. It's like
How's that weird?
nobody's thinking that. Just you. Only you.
But you're not a threat though. Like you don't want to be like, no, not like I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know that. I believe me. I know that you don't know what you are.
You just see me frantically sweating, not knowing what to say.
Mm-hmm. I would have found the other part of the video, but I'm probably gonna do that a little bit later, just so it doesn't take up a lot of time right now. But yeah, another part she has is about like commitment. So once I find like that section at the break, I'll play that part she has and then go into that.
I did have commitment issues.
You said you didn't, or you?
No, I did.
With
No, with like girls in general. I don't know.
like ones you were committed to. You
No, like ones that like were in my life, or like they were there, and I was like,
oh, you mean you never tried to get
I
committed?
just never, yeah, I
Or
just
you
never,
were-
like, I was just like afraid of it.
Uh,
And then when I met my ex-girlfriend, I was like, you know what, enough's enough. I'm just gonna dive in.
You're like, I'm gonna open up my heart, and you know, when you open up your heart, you open it up to love, but you also open it up to pain too. And you know,
I thought it was gonna open up to a threesome
by what?
by just opening myself up.
To a relationship? What?
No, never mind. I felt like I confused you right there.
Yeah, I don't know what you were talking about. You're, as they say, on your own. You know.
I'm on my own. Fuck. All right. Welcome to the podcast. You know, it's a single man podcast now. I just like Vardy.
Yeah, I'm just an observer. I'm just an observer. Some of the dumb shit he's saying. And we'll see how that goes.
I mean, honestly, like what? It's been a few minutes now.
So you got something else, or should we take this break and I find a clip?
Yeah, I think we should take this break because I'm sweating bullets. You find this clip, and then like we'll get back into it.
We'll come back, and when we come back, commitment.
Yeah, we're gonna come back strong.
Problems with commitment. So
Commitment issues.
let's take that break.
It's like with me and my daddy. I got commitment issues. We'll see you back in 5 minutes.
All right, welcome back. You know,
Yeah, we're back.
took that quick break, found that little clip. Now
Now we're ready to talk about it, right?
I'm gonna play the clip first. It's like 30 seconds. I'm gonna just play it real quick.
I'm also gonna link it in the bio so you guys can take a look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a podcast. Who's the people who did it? I don't know Candace Owens. She was on a podcast of somebody else's podcast, but the person talking is Candace Owens. So I'm gonna play it and then we'll talk about it.
We'll talk.
Okay. I put it a little bit too low.
You gotta up that volume, man.
Yeah. Let me do that real
You
quick.
gotta let the people listen.
Yeah, that's what the people want to do, bro. Listen. Okay. Here, let me just higher the volume. All right.
You can get guys sliding in your DM. You can get guys telling you you look good. You can get guys that want to sleep with you. How many of these people actually get guys that want to stay with you, right? Somebody else's DM. The same way that you found him is the same way he's going to find somebody else, because we are increasingly becoming a part of a society that's ADHD. You want to know why our grandparents stayed together?
ADHD.
They weren't looking at ass cheeks all day on Instagram and refreshing it.
I think that's an important part, though. Hold on. That's an important part.
Because we are increasingly becoming a part of a society that's ADHD. You want to know why our grandparents stayed together? Because they weren't looking at ass cheeks all day on Instagram and refreshing it and going, oh, that girl looks younger, that girl looks better, that girl's face tuned, and I think that's bro, she's saying
Yo, she pops off, bro. She's like, yo, you know why your grandparents stay together? Because they don't be looking at ass cheeks, bro.
She said, do you know what they were doing? Looking at ass cheeks all day and then refreshing and then refreshing. I was like, and being like, she looks better. She looks better. I'm like, whoa. They calling like everybody out. I said, you was in my room yesterday?
That sounds like an insecurity type of thing.
No, that's not an insecurity. That's Instagram. Like if you're on Instagram and you go on Explore, you'd be like, damn, she's bad. And you every time you go on Explore, it's somebody who's bad.
I know that, but I'm saying like I feel like most women probably feel insecure about that sometimes.
Well, yeah, you as a woman feel insecure, and you as a male have commitment issues because you keep on refreshing it, and you're like, oh, she's bad, she's bad. Every time you open Instagram and go to Explore, it's another bad female, and you'd be like, damn.
Yeah, like your taste just like you're like.
It makes you never want to settle for anything because you always see like all these females.
Yeah, honestly, you remember the last podcast we were talking about like upgrading? Bro, like with social media, it's starting to like get harder to like keep on upgrading because like you just want the top, and then there's somebody out there that's like even hotter, and then you're like, fuck.
And it's like how, but the thing about it is people in real life are people in real life. Like when you go to Instagram and you see the Explore people, like those are plastic warriors, you know? Like those aren't normal females at all. There's a reason why like there weren't that many.
You can't recycle those women.
Like those ones are not normal. So, and also just in general, if you look at 1,000 girls every day, you're never gonna. It's gonna be easy for you to be like, oh, I don't want that one anymore. Keep switching which one you like.
Bro, and then I feel like that would become a problem because like when you have a sex with like a girl, like you're just constantly gonna think of like other women.
More than people already do.
More than what people already do. It's not like you're focusing on the girl, but you're like picturing 10 other girls while having sex with this one girl.
I'm not saying wow with her, but I mean I don't have.
Oh yeah,
but like after, before, it's gonna change because you always see different girls, so many constantly that you're never. Most people are gonna have problems being satisfied or getting into commitments, staying in committed relationships and stuff. So it makes it hard, you know.
Yeah, you know what we got to do? Like, you know, like those horses in New York that like have their eyes blocked off. Like that's what we need.
Like cover some of them up.
Yeah, we got to cover our eyes up, like our side vision, because you know.
Change Instagram to only showing people from neck up, and then
neck up. Yeah,
all the problems will be solved.
Nah, and then we're gonna have some weird fetishes where people are like, "Yo, look at that neck vein. Oh my god, that shit popping right now."
Nah, not the same. It'd be much more under control.
Unless they got like a vein on their forehead and they're like, yo, that vein's turning me on right now.
That's a person who was never normal to begin with. You know, I gotta be honest with you.
Just like those people that like toes. I don't know how to fuck people like toes.
But you know, I didn't know how it went to liking toes. That is nasty though. People who like toes, like, or like doing toe stuff is like, that's nasty. Or
I don't know how people want like foot pictures of like other girls. Like what is the turn on about feet? I don't understand that.
If you like feet, like seriously like feet, like suck toes like feet, you nasty, and I want you to know that. That's nasty, and you nasty for doing that.
That's how you tell him, man.
You nasty for being a foot dude, yo. You nasty.
Fucking disgusting,
for that,
yo.
Bro. Yeah. Like out of all the like feet, bro.
Yeah, like out of everything about a person, why the feet?
Feet, bro. Toes, bro. Come on.
Some of them toes be crusty, bro.
They still toes. Even clean toes, like they're still toes.
They're still toes, yeah. It's like a weird thing.
Why is that a thing that like, whoa, like your feet, like you got some cute ass feet, girl. What you be doing?
yeah, honestly, if you walk into a club and you said that, like no girl would talk to you.
And if you're in a club, like your feet are dirty, you be dancing all the time. Like a lot of girls be wearing high heels, take the high heels off, walk barefoot. Like
I wouldn't do that. I don't know what the fuck is on that floor.
That's some nasty stuff, I have to say. But you know, going into that a little bit more, like if you're a person who has problems with commitment, like the one girl is probably not gonna change you. Like people be like, oh, you know, he wasn't committed to 5 people, but he's gonna be committed to me. Like probably not, you know. Like we are creatures of habit, you know. So things that you always done, like you're not gonna just change up one day.
I mean, this kid that I used to hang out with, he had like major commitment issues.
Mm.
He would just be in a relationship and then just like cheat on that current girlfriend with like some other girl.
Look, I'm not gonna support like cheating.
I'm not gonna support cheating either.
But that shit kind of cool. Like, you feel like James Bond, you know what I mean?
What the fuck?
You feel like a spy, you know?
I did not suspect this.
You know what I mean? Because, like, you be like, I got somebody and I got somebody else, and they don't know each other. And if they were ever to cross each other, my life would be over. I feel like that living on the edge thing is what draws people to it. Because obviously they're with that person. There's stuff that that person brings that they like, but they also want to be with other people.
Oh, like they got like the thrill from it.
Yeah. And people like, there's a like drawing to you, like a thing that people like about doing stuff behind people's back or in secret, especially
That's the devil's doing.
well, yeah, both people like, some people like doing things in secret. It just adds like a fun aspect to it. So yeah, if people do that and they've done it with multiple relationships, don't expect them to change for you.
Would you do the duty? Would you cheat?
Would I? What do you mean? Like now?
Yeah.
No.
Good answer.
Hey. No.
Winks to the camera. No, I got you.
Thou shalt not commit adultery. But I did hear that adultery technically is sleeping with another man's wife, not sleeping with another woman.
So you just found a loophole.
No. No.
Yeah, people watching this are gonna be like, "Oh fuck, he's right."
But, look it up. I don't know. That's what people be saying, But yeah, that's the aspect that people draw us to. But some people, no matter what, they can't. Like, I had this one girl I was talking to, 2 summers ago? I think it was 2 summers ago. But she told me that we weren't in a relationship. We were just talking. But she told me that one guy she was with in a relationship for a long time, she found, like, there'd be a lot of times where he couldn't hang out or he was busy for long times. And then, I don't know how she found out, actually. I don't know if she followed him.
Like they find out like in the most weirdest times or like awkward places.
Or there's sometimes they have to do sneaky stuff. Like they're like, oh, he left his phone open, or I followed him once. I don't know how. I think she followed him once somewhere. But she said, like she talked to the person. It ended up being the story that like he was like doing like this side thing with a lady who was like had kids and stuff. It was like in her 30s. So he said he would go over there and cheat with her, but like also help her take care of house things, like clean dishes and help her clean and stuff. Like,
so that man was like more than just a handyman. He was like, he's taking care of the kids and the wife.
I said, well, for him to go there and be cheating is like, that's tough. But sometimes people go, they go crazy. But for you to go and be washing dishes like a like a house husband, like a houseman, to be cleaning her dishes,
like a housemaid.
Yeah, to be like, oh, okay, you want me to pack your kids' lunches or while I'm here, or clean dishes, or what do you want me to do? Like, that's sick.
Oh my god! So that's like no strings attached type of thing. Like
you gotta see the distinction. It's one thing to just go and like have sex with someone. It's another thing to have sex with them and then play Legos with their kids. That's a different man.
Oh, that's like a weird experience for a child. It's because it's like you have nothing to do with the kids, but like you just only have the thing with the mom, but then like you're still like kind of.
No, but it's worse than normal cheating, because normal cheating means you just did it, or like you might not have a connection with that person. But if you're doing stuff with like them going to buy furniture or doing stuff with their kids, it means you have a deep connection with them. It's not just normally just go out and cheat once. You doing that means like you got something deep with that person.
It means you're there to stay forever.
Like you got 2 deep connections. Like,
they finna call you dad.
The kids are gonna be like, where you going?
Yeah, are you my dad?
Shit. You know what I mean? If I do, nah, probably not. I feel like it's weird when like someone already has kids. Plus, we're too young now. We're only like I'm not 23 yet. I'm gonna be 23 a couple weeks, but
Hey.
it's too early. Like someone who has kids, like they'll probably be older than me. So I'm not gonna go someone who's 8 years older than me. It's a little weird.
Oh, it's like what? Oh yeah.
I mean, nah, I probably wouldn't. Cause someone who has kids is already weird. Unless you're really old. Obviously, if you're like mid 30s and then on, that's the age where people have kids. You either have kids by then, or most likely you don't want kids.
Or you had kids at a young age.
No, I'm not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But by that age, you've either had kids or you decided you don't want kids. So you can't be mad that if you're 50 looking for a relationship, you can't be upset someone has a kid. Like that should be expected. They might have a kid. But if you're 20, like why would you be 20 and be with someone who has a kid who's 4? Like that's weird.
No, it's not. I mean,
that's kind of weird. Now, if y'all are both the same age,
all right. No, explain to me how it's weird because I really don't know. Like what you mean by that.
Like if you're young, right? You want to start a life with someone where you build relationship and you can have kids later.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you mean. So it's like it's already weird because it's like you're both already young and she already has a kid. So like you can't technically already start your life having kids because she already has a kid in her life.
Yeah, you're both. If you're young, you have your whole life ahead of you. Why would you go into someone who already has kids and stuff with other people, and you don't even know if the dad's in their lives, if there's a bad relationship with their dad? Like there's a lot of weird stuff.
There's a lot of factors that go into it.
And those aren't your kids. So you could be like, okay, I'll be with that person and I'll be their dad. They're like, yo, you're not my fucking dad. You're not. You're not their dad. So it's too many issues you deal with that like for no reason.
Yeah, especially being a stepdad, I feel like it's hard because it's like you're trying to be like a father for the kid, but then at the same time the kid's like, you're not really my dad.
Like you're not, it depends how young they are too, but if kids are 10 and up and you come into their lives, you're not, it's going to be very hard for him to consider you his dad. If he ever does, he or she. If they ever do, it's going to take a long time. Like me, when I was 10, if I had a new person who was like, oh, you can call me dad, I'd be like, nah, bitch, like you just with my you just with my moms, you know?
For the money.
You whatever the case is, you know, but you're not my dad. You
You're not my dad.
I let him know straight up. You're not my dad.
Ugly ass dude head.
He'd be like, you want to go to the park? I'd be like, fuck you. Matter of fact, drop me at the park.
Matter of fact. Yeah, that is the type of things kids be doing. No, fuck you. All right, no.
Matter of fact, drop me, and he'll drop you because it gets you out of the house. But yeah, it's hard to deal with.
Bro, speaking about getting you out of the house, kids nowadays are so difficult to like get them to play outside. Cause I told you like my ex-girlfriend's stepdad. Yeah, her like my boss.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing with his kids. Like he has a daughter and a son.
Mm-hmm.
And the son is like, I don't want to play outside anymore. I want to go inside. I'm like, and the mom's like, bro, but it's like a nice day outside. He's like, yeah, I wanna play on my computer.
Yeah, like we're in the digital age now. People just play games and.
Bro, I'd be going insane if I went outside. I mean, you remember going outside when we were younger, right?
I mean, yeah, people used to go out, play manhunt, do whatever.
Manhunt, go explore. I don't know, like bike ride places.
Yeah, there'd be the group of people that always get together. Like people used to be doing that. Like there used to be friends across the street, friends up the street. People would get together, like 10 to 20 of y'all, and do stuff like.
Yeah, but
that was like what 10 years.
20 years ago, maybe.
No, 5 years ago. Not 5 years ago. 10 years ago.
Oh, that's like where it kind of stopped?
That's a better time period, yeah. Like 10 years ago is when it like started
slowing down, yeah.
So like when we got to high school, people stopped doing that.
Yeah, especially during COVID now. I understand like kids probably don't want to like see anybody anymore. They just want to stay inside and communicate like that.
But yeah, it's bad though because it's like a lot of those relationships now are worse. And that's why so many people have like social issues and stuff. And like it's harder for them to make friends in public or talk to people they don't know because they're not used to that. They're used to being at home in the safety of their room, playing a game where they can yell or say random curse words or racist things.
Or be like racist and
nobody knows who they are. That's like what kids are used to. That's how kids conversate. They go home, they yell curses and racial slurs to people who don't know where they are.
Oh, like the
guy
don't know
who they are.
Like the guy who wore the Burger King crown on the airplane. You didn't see that video?
No, I don't know what you're talking
about. All right, no, I'll show it to you later. No worries.
But yeah, it's like that's the age we're in now. People like being in the safety of just being an online account or, you know, just playing on a game and doing whatever. When they're in person in front of people, like that's getting worse.
Bro,
social skills are getting way worse.
Do you think it's gonna make a comeback?
What is?
Like kids going outside? Like you think it's gonna like it's just like our age where kids are indoors, but like you think eventually as the years come they're gonna like start wanting to go outside? Like they're gonna get sick of technology and wanting to go out?
No, it's gonna get even worse. Because there's more technology. As technology gets better, games get better, they get more real and everything. And you can communicate more ways without leaving your home. It's gonna get, you know.
So the Matrix is real.
COVID showed you that like there's literally been zero communication with kids to other kids from their schools for a year. So this is the only time we've had zero. So it could only get worse. Like it's not gonna get how it was in the old days.
Bro, you know how stupid it is? Like, you know how we consider it normal to be outside, normal for us to have graduation, normal for us to like not wear a mask? Nowadays it's like not normal for us to be separated from one another. It's not normal for us to not be outside. But like, you know, it's like the new normal now, so like we should just accept it as it is, because like nowadays like kids aren't gonna like go back to like how we used to be, like all having fun outside and this, that. Like we have to like at least adapt to like their needs and wants and help them.
Because there's more stuff to do at home. And kids going outside wasn't really in terms of kids. It was because kids would play inside, make a bunch of noise. So parents were like, oh, we'd rather have them outside playing and then come back later. Now with the games and everything and technology getting better, kids are actually quiet inside. When you're watching YouTube videos and playing games, you're fairly quiet. So now parents don't even care if you go outside because the games keep you quiet. So,
listen, you know the outside used to be great when your parents are arguing and you're like, yo, fuck this shit, I don't need to be here. And you're like, take a nice ride on your bike, feel the breeze on your face, not think about anything.
Yeah, you hear your parents inside. Fuck you, Paul. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Brenda, or whatever.
Fuck you, Brenda. I want a divorce. You're like, Mom, I'm going outside. And then you just go up the street and there'd be some kids that outside, they playing or something. They were playing basketball or doing something like. People really don't respect the manhunt, you know? Manhunt used to go.
Yo, manhunt used to hit, bro.
You'd be like 30 people. You break up in a team. Like that used to really be.
Bro, kids nowadays will never understand manhunt or anything like that. Yeah,
they'll never know 20 people getting together in a neighborhood and hanging out.
They'll never know 20 questions.
Like, it's tough. Like, and those are big things. Like, that's where the real fun was at. They don't even know that.
Truth or dare.
Spin the bottle.
Spin the bottle. Spin the fucking bottle.
It's gone now. It's out of their time. They know about sitting home and
like what was the thing that we used to do when we were kids? Like what was like? I mean, I remember I used to like BMX. Like I used to go places to like dirt trails and stuff, and like just ride and have fun.
And go on ramps and
go on ramps and stuff. Yeah, it was fun. And then I used to jump stairs. Once I hit like a set of stairs, I was like, I feel confident. Then I go to a bigger one. Break my butt. That actually happened one time. Like I jumped and then I fell on my butt. And I thought I broke my butt in half. Okay. And then I started bleeding, and I was like, and I was like, my butt hurts. I don't know what I did. And I thought my butt was broken.
Ew. So that's your story.
Yeah, that's my mini story.
But that's the point, you know, kids. They don't go outside anymore. Remember all those commercials they used to have for like be outside, the stay active things on
like Nickelodeon, stuff? Yeah. And then like it would actually like be on TV like for like a couple hours where there was like nothing on TV.
It'd be like Kyrie and he's like, yeah, you guys need to go outside. Play for 30 minutes a day to get your exercise. And then he'd be shooting a basketball with a bunch of kids. It'd be like Tom Brady. He'd be like, yo, kids, let's all get active. Go outside.
Let's all play football.
Yeah, and it's just like a bunch of kids like jumping around him or something. That's gone. Like parents don't care if you're active. We come from the age now where people don't care about being active really. That's like dying out for a lot of people.
No,
The newer generation.
I feel like more parents now are. I don't know how to say it. They're like almost like keeping their kids like on a shorter leash than they should be. Because like I feel like some of these kids, like when they get older, they're gonna rely on their parents like super heavily.
It's like funny the way how things change. With less technology, they let their kids go out with no phone, no nothing, and just come back 10 hours later. Now, with all the technology they have and all the things that let them track and know where kids are, they don't want them to go out because they look at stories of like bad stuff that happens. So it's like was a weird turn. You'd think more technology would have, oh, okay, I can like track you or whatever, so you could probably go with your friends. But now they're like, oh, I saw some kid like they disconnected his tracker and they killed him, so you can't go out.
Yeah, they shut off his phone and like he was gone.
They shut off his phone and they raped him and
whoa.
and threw him in the basement for 3 months. Too much? Real?
No, it's all right. It fits the mood of the podcast.
It happens. So you can't act like it doesn't happen. Don't be blind to the truth,
Yeah, honestly, yeah, like Arthur said, like the truth, as much hard as it is to hear, it has to be said.
Yeah. Like what was a quote? Like it's not wrong, it's not right. That's just the way it is,
That's just the way it is.
Some things will never change. So I think we went into this like pretty good,
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Started off with the commitment thing, branched off to kids and playing manhunt. So
and then ended up with mutilation and rape.
I wasn't gonna say that part, but thank you. Thank you for well, that wasn't a main topic though. That was just snuck in there.
Oh, okay. That was just like a touch,
like a sprinkle at the end.
like a sulfate, like touch it.
Little sprinkle.
A little sprinkle on the top. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have the
Yeah, you don't have that elbow. So besides that, Arthur has his reaction channel. You should go follow it. It's
actually started putting videos.
Oh yeah, he actually started putting videos. Follow it. It's RD QME.
Yeah, I just started. I'm going on the grind now.
Yeah, blow up his channel. Blow up his channel now. With the 10 subscribers we have.
Oh, no, I was just saying like check out some stuff if you want to, But I've started to post like decently now, I'm on that grind. So if y'all care, it's there.
I like how you always like find ways to rhyme.
It's good. People like rhyming.
People do like rhyming. But anyways, we're going to wrap this up. This has been your co-host, Mo.
Artie.
This is QME Podcast. Quit making excuses.
Get on your grind. It's a wrap.
Butt cheeks.